Hey guys, new video here. Blight League, what I'm going to be doing. So this league is going to be a little bit different for me than many of the past leagues because I'm going to be playing pretty casually in terms of the content I'm doing. I'll still probably be playing the 3 months in total for the entire league. And but what I'm going to be doing is no longer the full juice T16 strategy. Reason being, in the past few leagues, T16s have just been a lot of micromanagement. And what I mean by that is like you got to buy the sextants, you got to do the chai sometimes, you gotta do the alchemies, and then you gotta roll it for whatever you want. Maybe you roll for double beyond, which is really fun, but it's kind of tedious. And then after that, lastly, you have to put on the incubators, and you have to incubate, 10 of your items all at once. You have to match those up, and there's like micromanagement there. And then there's just like there's so much stuff to take care of in between each set of 3 maps, right? Because there's always like a little bit of a mismatch. So for example, if you get your sextants and you get an enraged strongbox, then you have to get your bountiful traps, or your monstrous treasure, prophecies, right? If it was one kind of map, you have to use certain prophecies. If it was another kind of map, you had to use another type of prophecy. So your inventory will be constantly filled with prophecies and maps, and then like if you picked up too many 6 sockets early on, you wouldn't have enough room. It's just like it's a complete mess when it comes to T16s. And although T16s and the super juiced up playstyle is like, the result is like a lot of monsters, a lot of density, and a lot of killing monsters, which is what I enjoy in the game. It was just like too much micromanagement. So this league, I'm trying something new, right? And I thought to myself, hey, if I am gonna play a league for 3 months, right? You're gonna be able to get anything you want. You're gonna be able to play all the builds you want. You're gonna be able to try all the new mechanics, all this like cool new skill gems and different anointments and all this cool league mechanics. You have time to do that, right? So I don't need to go too ham on that. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be switching to a low tier farming strat, and we don't know too much about the league in terms of like the meta and what's going to come out of this league. So we don't even know how some of these new items are going to work. So what I'm going to do is I'm either going to farm tier 2 alleyways, or I think Channy's is tier 4, right? Tier 2 alleyways has the same treasure and very, very linear. Tier 4 Channy's is pretty linear. It's minimal backtracking. If you do like a figure 8 pattern in there, very nice divination card there as well with the humilities, and I think divines are going to be very nice. And so I'm going to choose one of those 2 maps to ouch, whale, and go, right? So I'm going to use I'm going to probably play some Bane build, right? Given that there's nothing like truly OP at the beginning like there have been in the other leagues, and I'm just gonna do something where I don't have to look at the rolls of the map, okay? And so Bane and like these Chow's damage dots are those skills that kind of lend themselves to this kind of play style. And I realized that I just want to be able to put in a map, run it, and instantly when I get out of the map, I want to put in another map and just go. So no sextants, no prophecies, just brute forcing it and just playing the league mechanic and farming up those oils, farming up those like smaller div cards, and just kind of waiting for the meta to settle that first month and to discover what's kind of out there, right? And then, like I said, you have so much time to get into like the truly cool stuff later on. So either a tier 2 or a tier 4 atlas strategy, just spamming a massive number of maps, and it's not going to be on the same level as the glacier farming from the previous leagues, but I think it's going to be pretty good. It's mindless. It's what I find to be the most relaxing, the most fun, and I think like just brute forcing low tier maps is going to be not really the best profit or anything, but I have some other strategies for that. And so it's going to allow me to play the game and kill monsters, and I think this league is going to be really, really fun. And things could change, right? Like usually I have these like early league strategies, and then things get a little bit out of order. So it's just going to be alchemy, corrupt the map, and then go and then run as many maps as possible, stack up as many oils as possible until we find out how that works. And it should be all right. And yeah, okay. So I hope you guys play Blight League. I think it's really fun. I think this mechanic is definitely worth giving a shot. I mean, there's like hell of a lot of monsters. Definitely looks like more monsters than like Abyss or even maybe even Breach, depending on what you're doing. And so hey, more monsters is pretty good, right? Okay, so that's the video. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Okay, and I'll see you guys in Blight League. Okay, see you on Twitch every day if you want to ask me any questions there. Okay, bye everyone. Thank you everyone. Bye.